Hi, Gloria here. Welcome to today's podcast. Today I'm going to be talking about imposter syndrome and how we can transform limiting beliefs around it. Imposter syndrome is a psychological pattern in which an individual doubts their accomplishments and has a persistent fear of being exposed as a fraud. It's a common experience among high achievers, and it can be a major barrier to success and fulfillment. The first step in transforming limiting beliefs around imposter syndrome is to recognize and acknowledge the thoughts and emotions that come with it. We need to be aware of the negative self-talk in our default mode network and that inner critic that tells us we're just not good enough or we don't deserve a success. Once we're aware of these thoughts and these feelings, we can begin to welcome them gently. And we can then transform them into more positive and empowering beliefs. One powerful technique for transforming limiting beliefs around imposter syndrome is reframing. Reframing involves looking at a situation from a new perspective and discovering a more positive interpretation. For example, instead of seeing a mistake or a failure as evidence of our incompetence, we can learn to see it as a learning opportunity or a necessary step on the path to success. Another important strategy is to seek support and accompaniment from others. Often, when we're experiencing imposter syndrome, we feel like we're the only ones who feel this way. However, when we talk to others and share our experiences, we can realize that imposter syndrome is a common experience and that many successful people struggle with it. By seeking support and accompaniment from others, we can build confidence and self-esteem. And then finally, it's important to practice self-compassion and self-care. Imposter syndrome can be a major source of stress and anxiety, and it's important to take care of ourselves and our mental health. This might involve practicing mindfulness, meditation, or other relaxation techniques, or engaging in activities that bring us joy and fulfillment. So in conclusion, imposter syndrome is a common experience, but it's not a permanent or a fixed state. By recognizing and acknowledging our thoughts and our feelings, reframing those limiting beliefs, seeking support and accompaniment from others, and practicing self-compassion and self-care, we can transform our relationship with imposter syndrome and live more fulfilling, confident lives. If this resonates with you, post a heart in the comments. And thank you for being with me today. Healing you.